Hello, my 420 Spot family. Hope everyone is doing well. In the news today, Tuesday, May 10, 2022. Top things to know. Psychedelics activists were arrested at the headquarters of the Drug Enforcement Administration while staging a protest against the agency's moves to block psilocybin access for terminally ill cancer patients. The U.S. government now considers basketball player Brittney Griner, who was arrested in Russia for allegedly possessing cannabis vape cartridges, to be wrongfully detained, even as Americans remain behind bars for marijuana at home and President Joe Biden's campaign pledges go unfulfilled. Connecticut Governor Ned Lamont, D., signed a budget bill that contains provisions creating a program to provide certain patients with access to psychedelic-assisted treatment using substances like MDMA and psilocybin. The National Cancer Institute posted a notice about the availability of federal funding to support research on the effects of cannabis in treating cancer and managing its symptoms. The Independent Community Bankers of America sent a letter urging Senate leaders to include marijuana banking provisions in the America Competes Act. Food and Drug Administration Principal Deputy Commissioner Janet Woodcock will chair the agency's Cannabis Products Council. The Board of Immigration Appeals ruled that a Dominican man's guilty plea for marijuana possession is grounds for deportation. Senators Dianne Feinstein, DCA, and Chuck Grassley, RIA, led other lawmakers in filing a resolution declaring May 10 as National Fentanyl Awareness Day. Representative Ed Perlmutter, DCO, tweeted, "The greatest obstacle to funding for equity cannabis businesses, however, lies beyond New York's borders and outside of Albany's control. It lies in the hands of the U.S. Senate. It's time to pass #SafeBanking." Texas Democratic gubernatorial candidate Beto O'Rourke, a former congressman, reiterated his support for legalizing marijuana. Oklahoma lawmakers sent Governor Kevin Stitt, R., a bill to increase penalties for people who purchase medical cannabis and then sell it to non-cardholders. Vermont House and Senate negotiators are set to debate marijuana potency limits in a conference committee. The Washington, D.C., Council's proposed budget contains provisions to create a medical cannabis social equity fund. The Pennsylvania House Democratic Policy Committee held a hearing on hemp. Here's a look at where Colorado marijuana legislation stands as the end of the session approaches. The Massachusetts Cannabis Control Commission has a new interim chair. Mississippi regulators filed medical cannabis advertising rules. The Pennsylvania Department of Agriculture tweeted, "Right now, Pennsylvania's hemp crop is in the seedling stage. But these now small plants pack a mighty punch. After harvest, their stalks can be used for biofuel, fireproof building material, and even bulletproof vests." New Hampshire medical cannabis regulators will meet on Wednesday. The Ohio State Medical Board's Medical Marijuana Committee will meet on Wednesday. At least 6 marijuana and drug reform bills are scheduled for committee hearings on Tuesday. There you have it, everyone. That is the news today. Have a great day. Thank you for watching this video by www.my420spot.com.